So if you're in a contact center, you know the pressure. It's relentless, right? A constant stream of challenges, one after another. But what if? What if that very pressure was actually your secret weapon for getting promoted? That's exactly what we're going to break down here. How to turn those tough moments into a direct path for your career. All right, so here's the game plan. We're going to start with the core idea, then talk about how to completely flip your mindset. From there, we'll get super practical with daily rituals and the habits of the real high flyers. And it all leads to the final step, how you can really step up, stand out, and get that promotion you're after. Okay, let's kick things off with the big idea here. What if all those challenges, that constant stream of problems, what if they're not a bug in the system, but actually a feature? See, this environment is the perfect place to prove your worth and turn every single one of those tough interactions into your own personal launchpad. Now listen up, because this next part, this might just be the single most important shift you can possibly make. It's all about reframing your reality. And the best part is, it all happens in your head before you even say hello. So what does that actually look like? Well, with the reactive mindset, every tough call feels like this big, scary test you could pass or fail. But a proactive mindset, that flips the whole thing on its head. It sees every single interaction as a chance to learn something new, a chance to get better, and yeah, a chance to show what you're made of. And this quote right here, man, it just nails it. Thinking this way is literally the key that unlocks your potential on every single call. You stop being afraid of failure and start looking for opportunities to grow. It changes everything. Okay, so having a new mindset is awesome, right? But how do you actually make it stick when things get crazy? That's where your daily rituals come in. Think of these as your personal toolkit, the things you do to build consistency and give you a real sense of control. Check this out. Here's a super powerful 3-step routine that takes like seconds, but can totally reset your focus. Before you take a call, first, take one slow, deliberate breath. In and out. Second, do a quick posture check. Sit up straight, shoulders back. And finally, use a one-line cue. And that one-line cue, that's your personal anchor. It can be super simple. Something just for you, like, I'm ready to help this customer. It's just a quick little internal statement that centers you and sets a positive tone before you even start talking. All right. Another fantastic ritual, mini checklists. Now, hold on. This isn't about sounding like a robot. It's actually the opposite. When you're so prepared on the basics, your opening line, the key questions, the next steps, how you close, your mind is totally free to actually listen and connect with the person on the other end. And look, preparation isn't always a solo sport. You've got to practice. Actually role-playing those tough scenarios with a colleague or a mentor is so incredibly powerful. It's like building muscle memory, so when a really difficult call comes in, you handle it with confidence, without even thinking about it. Okay, we've got our foundation set. Now let's get into the good stuff, the specific, observable habits that separate the good agents from the ones who are clearly on the promotion track. These are the small things that make a huge difference. First up, get into this habit. After your shift, just look at one thing. Seriously, just one metric or one piece of feedback. Don't try to boil the ocean. Just pick one thing and set one tiny goal for how you'll improve it tomorrow. It's all about that consistent step-by-step progress. Next, go find the top performers on your team and become their shadow. But don't just sit there and watch. Be a detective. You're looking for 2 or 3 specific techniques they use that you can adopt right away. How do they handle that one tough objection? What's that exact phrase they use? Learn from the best. You can't be a high performer if you're running on empty. This is so important. After a really tough call, you have to take a strategic microbreak. We're not talking a long lunch here. Just 30 seconds to stand up, stretch, get a quick drink of water. It's a simple reset for your brain that keeps you from burning out. And finally, let's talk about that little voice in your head, your self-talk. Instead of letting it spiral on the problem, you gotta flip the script. Use positive, action-focused phrases. Things like, I can resolve this, or just asking yourself, okay, what's the next step? It keeps you focused on the solution, not the problem. Okay, so you're building all these great habits. Awesome. But how do we connect all that hard work to an actual real-life promotion? Well, this is the part where you start making your leadership potential visible to the people who make those decisions. The secret here? Volunteer. Volunteer for those stretch tasks.
Put your hand up when they need help coaching new folks. Offer to help out with quality reviews. Jump on those special projects nobody else wants. Every time you do this, you're not just learning new skills. You're sending a loud, clear signal to management that you've got initiative and you are ready for more.
And this, right here, is the ultimate payoff. It all comes together. See, these consistent habits, they have this amazing double benefit. Not only do they make your day-to-day work so much easier, but they also build this clear, undeniable case that you've got leadership potential. You're not just telling people you're ready for the next step, you are showing them every single day. So it really all boils down to this, doesn't it? Your journey from feeling the pressure to getting that promotion, it doesn't start with some giant, heroic leap. No, it starts with one small, consistent habit. So my question for you is, looking at everything we just covered, which one will you choose to start tomorrow?